Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this lovely Friday. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hopefully, everyone had a great Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because Wednesday was a half a day. But we are back here, and looks like it's gonna very interesting morning. By the way, also good to see you too, Lita, Lisa. Good to see a new trial member here, Charles, Grant, everyone, Lawrence, everyone, and also on social media. Welcome back. Got a couple of nice little moving stocks this morning. I'm not expecting to be a exciting, crazy morning, but you know what? I told you sometimes days like today do work out. You know, a lot of people took off, a lot of people traveling. Big northeaster is coming up here in the New York area, so I know a lot of people looking to leave and get ready to leave for vacation. Some people leaving, trying to leave early. It's gonna be messy, which obviously with that happening, because some people leaving on Saturday and Sunday and they're trying to beat the weather, that does affect the market too, because people just want to get things done, and so that there are people working. But we're getting a couple of nice little moves. We're getting a nice move on that NVIDIA. I did post up a 5-day chart on that stock. We've been a big fan of that right here for the past 2-3 months. We've been watching it. We've been hawking it for a while. It's got a lot of support levels at the 180. It did drop down to the 173.75 number, which was right around here. And I did buy into it. I did get it somewhere. I think I got it right around here. 180. I got in it right around that 180, and I bought more around 184. Okay. I've been a big fan of the video for a long time. The P on the stock is at 25 times earnings, which is really, really cheap. And also the stock, obviously, signing that big deal to now they can do business in China. So, there's been a lot of people have been looking at it. I know we've been talking about SpaceX that is coming out. If some of you missed it, Tesla's been doing very well itself. You could see it was down to 400, got close to the 500. There's still a big seller out there on 500. I'm going to show you right here. He's out there right there for 100,000. For some of you here, let me just bring this up really quick. I think I did it. I did do a screenshot on it, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, this is NVIDIA. I did this on Friday. There was this big order got filled on Friday for the 185. You can see the next big resistance levels at 160. I mean, at 190, which we're gonna talk about NVIDIA. We're gonna get back to that. But I think I had that big order on Tesla. Remember, it is pre-market right now, so probably 5 to 10 times the amount of orders that will kick in, and not going to kick in until 9:30. So we're going to check those things out. All right, but anyway, let's talk about what happened on the half a day on Friday, on Wednesday before Christmas Day. There were some stocks, some long stocks that did pretty well. There was a stock SOBR. That one you could see did move very, very nicely. Very inexpensive stock. Let me just fix this here so you guys see a little bit better. There we go. This stock moved really nicely here at 145, went all the way to about 280. That was really not that bad at all. AMCI was also a very nice little mover. It's moving again this morning. I want to put it back on the watch list. AMCI. She's up about 11%, but that one, $6 stock, was literally up almost 100%. Ran all the way to $12. My God. Could you imagine having 1,000 shares? 1,000 shares, 6,000. Do that every day. I know it's kind of like you got to be lucky, but hell, I think there's some of you did get $1 out of it. Whoever jumped in, just be very careful, because now it's starting to get a little too volatile. So be very careful of that. All right. So that one was pretty good. SIDU was also another very good stock. I don't know if this has anything to do with SpaceX, because I see the word space in the name, but this one is up again this morning, up 34%. This stock has not stopped moving, and you could see it was basically $1 not too long ago. I mean, look at that. We were just there not too long ago. We did have a nice little rally up. It came back down, but she's moving up beautifully again. It does got resistance levels, though. You can go back. I'm looking at 2 years, but even on the past year, you could see it right there. Do I have it here on level 4? Do I have it here? No, I don't. Let me bring it back up again. Let me see where the orders are. Oh, no, I do have it. I do have it from Friday. Let me see what's going on here with orders wise. Um, there's a couple of big buyers still. I'll show you right there. Still got those buyers right there. You can see them right there. 56,000, 23,000. We're just looking at the right of the chart right there. And then what else do we have we had one more? Oh, Nike. So Nike, I've been hawking this stock for a while, and we watched this stock get destroyed. I was almost tempted to buy it on Wednesday, but I had some second thoughts on it because it already ran, and I'm like, you know what? Let me see how the stock could do. I saw it hit over here at 65. It came back down. I was hoping to get this stock a little bit cheaper. Apparently, I thought it was going to drop somewhere down here around 52. It didn't. So, stocks were taking a very big hit. If you watch one of my videos I did on social media, I think this is one of the stocks that could be a key player to the World Cup with, jerseys and, you're talking billions of people are going to be coming to watch it, just out of this world. So I would keep a very close eye on that one. Now, regarding about everything else, let's talk about what is moving this morning. So gold, I think gold just broke all-time highs. Okay, past 45,000. Silver is moving. We were trading Posh. We were trading SLV. Those are still gapping up. Put those on the watch list. SLV, PAAS. And you know what? There's a whole list of other silver and gold stocks you can keep going through. We could sit here all day. I mean, they're ETFs. There's tons of them, but these really been the more popular ones. You know what's crazy though? But they haven't really been talking about them that much on the financial stations. I don't know why. I don't know what's the negativity on it or what's not the popularity of it. But I hear little bits and pieces, but they should be all over this stuff. All over it. So that one is doing pretty well. We got the NVIDIA on there, right? NVDA. Now, remember, you don't have to trade NVIDIA. You could buy the cheaper version. We own the 2X on NVDL. That's actually one that I own. I also bought the NVDY because I like getting paid every week on the dividend. And you also have this one too right here. It's another ProShares NV. So I basically own all three of those right now. I did sell. I did get out of my MSTR. I just didn't like it. Ugly Fausto flag right here. It's hovering at this big support. I might consider getting it, but I don't know. I just don't like the Fausto flag effect on this thing right now. Okay. If it goes up, great. I'll consider getting back. But as of right now, I'm not really interested. Going into the new year, unless you're going to get a steal on something, then you could do a good swing trade. Other than that, try to be careful. Now, a quick announcement just to kind of tell everyone. Today, for all the students that are in here, Josh is doing phase 2 at 3 o'clock. So just got to make that announcement because I just had it here. Josh actually reminded me. So I want to make sure everybody knows a little about that too. All right. So let's go through some of the stocks that are moving this morning. We just got a nice little pop on this stock. I don't know where she came from, but this is what happens. Why you start early at 9 a.m. and not earlier. You get program trading kicking in on those stocks. So you have this stock right here. ECDA. Let's go check and see if there's any orders out there. ECDA. Let's see what we got. Gotta take some of these stocks off my watch list. Too many tabs. Okay. Yeah, a lot of orders are just showing up like crazy. You could see them right now. Tons of orders, 15,000, 6,000. She's backing off a little bit right now, but you got some big orders here at 90 cents. We'll see how she opens up. But right now, that's the number one stock on the watch list. So we have this other stock right here, ASPC. The issue with this one, it's kind of flat right now. You could see this stock did have this big run up at one time. We did trade this stock. It was absolutely ridiculous, crazy run up, but she did come crashing down. Can it be moving up again? Looks like it could, but very volatile stock. We traded this on the 23rd. It ran from like 13 all the way to 30. A lot of big short squeezes on the stock. So unless you're a category 4 trader, 5 trader here at Cyber Trading University, meaning you're the traders that make between 500, 1,000, 2,500 a day, I would stay away from it. All right. There are other stocks out there like this one, SIDU, something a little bit more tradable, something that we teach you here. Remember, it's not about, trading these fast movers. It's about control. You don't want to trade stocks that you don't just, they cause too much anxiety. They just move so fast. They look great. You hear about them. There's always a fast flyer here at Cyber Trading University, but doesn't mean you should trade them, right? It's like, you know what? You see an opportunity on a straightaway. Yeah, you're driving off the beach and you think you could do 185 miles an hour. There's no cops around, everything. But should you do it? Sounds nice if you have a nice fast car, but is it safe? We all know how that story could end. All right. So anyway, a couple of the stocks that are moving too. This one's a little too expensive. I saw this earlier. This one, HIHO, it's not bad, inexpensive. It is making a little bit of a good move. This one was a stock that's been on a big move. It went up, it came down. It was one of the other stocks that we did trade too. This was the one that we traded on Tuesday. It ran from like 80 cents up to about $2. Very nice moving stock. Put this on the watch list again. I don't know how I like to go back to the scene of a crime on a stock like that, but we'll see how she works out. AMCI, we already know about that one. That already made it. This one up 11%, 100 shares. See, now when we start getting about 10%, we're going to probably cut it off right there. Losers, I didn't see anything in losers that looked attractive there. You have this stock SOAR that's moving this morning. But she went up. She was gapped up early this morning. She just came back crashing down. So maybe not. This one's too expensive. PALL, Platinum is another one of those metal stocks are doing it. You're going to see them all in there. Silver is the second biggest active stock volume leader on the New York Stock Exchange. Just as it goes to show you, what's really moving. Boyle took a very big hit, but that stock, be careful, is very, very volatile. Anything on the losers? Nothing really there. Fausto, I just read that EDCI is going through a reverse split effective today. They may be driving this morning. So that's basically a reverse. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I don't know why that would drive the stock up so much. I never heard that before. I heard it, I've seen it, but could be having something to do with it. But the thing is, makes a lot of sense. From this end of this year was 200. At the end of last year was almost 300. So to make a stock attractive, remember what I always tell you, okay? You are what the stock price says you are, right? So anyone, unless you're educated and you've been here at Cyber Trading University and you knew how to go back and look at the stock and see, oh my God, why is the stock, trading at $15 or a dollar, and you could see all the reverse stock splits. Like, wait a minute, we saw stocks up about $1 million, all the reverse stock splits, but it's not very healthy. It's really embarrassing, and it hurts the company to be trading at $1. They'd rather do a reverse stock split and make it look more attractive, but it's not very good when it does that. All right. So once again, something that we cover here at Cyber Trading University, being a student. Let's get ready for the market opened up, everyone. Remember, Rich is off until next week. He'll be back in the new year. You have me and Josh, and you got classes going on. I know a lot of you also got appointments with our education advisors. So and I know I have some calls with some of you that want to continue your trading. So I'm looking forward to talking to some of you privately. If you're watching on social media, anyone here would like to join our trading room, we're live here all day. Just take that QR code, take your phone and scan it. Just have one person here on YouTube is asking a question. I had noticed on Robinhood that they say pending corporate action. Oh, is that with ECDA? Okay. Corporate action, reverse stock splits. I mean, there's a lot of news that's going out on this stock, but I just don't like how it's trading right now, how it gapped up. Listen, remember, you want to risk the least amount of money as possible, the high amount of reward, but it all starts what we teach you, which is the first lesson. It's the 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. If it doesn't fall within those 3 criteria, you want to stay away from it. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Like I guess said, anyone here watching on social media, scan that QR code. If you're watching this recording, don't worry about it. We'll still hear. We'll hear every morning. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Good luck.